Hello, friends. Hey, y'all. Welcome in. Happy Sunday to everybody. I've been talking with a few folks that are here in the live chat that have assembled early. Pam is here. Hi, Pam. Leffe, what's up, Lef? Meme Lord is here. The Amethyst Center is here. Tom and Peter and Seth and Alume and all of our friends are here. Mark, what's going on? Let's see, Meme Lord, I think I said. Vindy is here. All right. Rosenkrantz, Joe, all right. Bree is here. Rock on. What's going on, everybody? It's been a great weekend for me, and I hope for y'all as well. I am happy to be coming to you here on this Sunday. I have a big week coming up, y'all. It's going to be really fun. For those that did not get a chance to see, on Friday, we had a fun little live stream, and Megan and I were the recipients of some very thoughtful tokens of appreciation from some of our patrons. And I have not got the camera out and figured all that out, but the turntable works, my friends, and you can guess which one I picked first. It was a lot of fun. And the turntable is just right over here. It connects to the computer, and it sounds wonderful. And I'm going to spend some more time with it this afternoon. I'm like a kid in a candy store. It's a magical thing. And it's weird. I was telling this to Megan. It's I was born in '77. And so by the time I got interested in music, it was buying cassettes, and then it was buying CDs. Like, I bought my first CD when I was like a freshman in high school or a middle school kid. So I was in the age of that. And then when I was in college and grad school, it was the age of MP3 players. So I've never had a turntable to my name or LPs that I got to play and listen to. And so it's just magical to watch the thing spin around, and it's a piece of vinyl, and there's this needle, and sound comes from it. It's pretty magical, even more magical than an audio file coming through the interwebs, which surprised me. So it's one thing that I'm going to enjoy for a long time. So thank you to the Council of Dougs, and for all of you for hanging out with us today. Adrian, it's unbelievable. The sound of it is remarkable. Especially, I've got some really great headphones and some Bose computer speakers. And yeah, we just had a great old time. So if you want to see all that we were blessed with, that live stream is available on the channel that we recorded on Friday afternoon. Tony is asking what my first CD was. Eric Clapton Unplugged. I bought it in, I think, '93. I think. The first CD player my family had was in our car. My mom and dad got a newer car in the early mid '90s, and it had a CD player in it. And so the only place to listen to CDs when we first got it was in the car. So a couple of nights spent running the battery down, listening to some tunes in the good old car. Let's see. Great stuff, my friends. Rock and roll. So I need to tell you what is coming up this week. I have a big week, y'all. I'm really excited about this coming week. So let me tell you what is going on. I am still in the midst of teaching some summer classes. We have 2 weeks left of those. Those are going very well. I've been teaching some composition classes and some introduction to musicianship classes. And so I am quite busy with private students and with classes during the week. So we're still adhering to the 3 video release schedule this week. We've got one on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'm looking forward to that. Tomorrow, for Metal Monday. It's going to be a big one. It is episode 444, and in honor of some of our good friends, including Bree and others who hold 444 as a special, important angel number. We're going to be looking at the conclusion of the 12-step suite from Dream Theater. I'm going to be taking a look at Repentance and The Shattered Fortress. And so those two songs together, I believe, are about 25 or 26 minutes. So we're going to have an extended Metal Prog Monday and finish up the 12-step suite with Dream Theater tomorrow. We got started with this just at the beginning of the year this year, and it's taken me a while to finish it, but tomorrow's the day, and it's going to be an important episode for us, I believe. Wonderful stuff, and happy to go back to some more music from Dream Theater and finish up this important suite, an important set of songs. So that's going to be on Monday. Andrew says repentance by itself would be a little odd. That's what I was told. So from the beginning, I've been planning to do these as a pair when I finished up, and tomorrow's going to be the day. So I am pleased to get to that one. Thank you, Brian. Brian is saying that he loved the Rush Permanent Waves Extended Play Lounge episode. Yes, so just recently, our latest one has been some Permanent Waves from Rush. I very much enjoyed that one. I think it may be my favorite album that I've heard from them so far, the favorite full one that I've heard from them so far. Christian is saying, please do Repentance from the studio version. I will be doing the studio version of both of the ones for tomorrow. So thank you for letting me know that, or reaffirming that. With me. Let's see. On Wednesday, we have another guest DJ, and I believe Ray is in the chat. Are you not, Ray? Let's see. I thought he was. But good old Ray S. is our guest DJ for this coming week. And, hey, there he is. And I am going to be looking at Illusions on a Double Dimple from the German prog rock band Triumvirate. I do not know this song. I do not know this band. I've heard a little bit of it in one of our music clubs, and I thought it was really cool. And so we're taking this opportunity with Ray being a fan of this band's music, and Ray getting the opportunity to be our guest DJ on Wednesday. We're going to be doing this song. It's a full album side, Sweet, y'all, and it comes from their 1973 album. I believe the album is called this as well. When Ray first told me about it, I was thinking that it was about my beloved game of golf, Illusions on a Double Dimple. Now, I have had an illusion on a double dimple on many tee boxes, and the ball went in the woods, and my illusion was not accurate. But I expect for their illusions on double dimples to be a little bit nicer than mine, and so it's going to be fun to listen to that music. It's always cool to look up, to get into new music that are brought to us specifically by our guest DJs. We've had some really interesting opportunities here, especially last week with Marcos, our guest DJ from last week, Marcos, who picked some music from the Brazilian composer and guitarist Yamandu Costa. And Yamandu got to see the video and was nice enough to come and comment in the comment section. Wonderful music from Brazil on Wednesday. And then Friday, if you haven't seen it, y'all, fewer people have watched this one than normally do. This song Drip from Tigran Hamasyan is unbelievable. So if you're interested in some really fascinating music with unbelievable rhythmic complexity, take a look at Friday's selection from Tigran Hamasyan. And then, of course, we started last week with some music from Gojira with Amazonia. The version of that I filmed that includes the main official video remains blocked. But the version that we have out there is basically the same thing. I'm just putting up the the album art instead of the official video. So that is available for y'all as well. So Dream Theater tomorrow, and some Triumvirate on Wednesday. On Friday, I'm going back to Genesis and their album Foxtrot. It was episode 141, 141, that I did Supper's Ready last year. And I have done now over 300 episodes of the Daily Doug since I have come back to that album. And so on Friday, for Masterpiece Friday, I'm going to be looking at the entire rest of the album. We're going to be doing Watcher of the Skies, Timetable, Get 'Em Out by Friday, Can Utility and the Coastliners. That sounds interesting. And then this little song called Horizons. It's the entire album except for Supper's Ready. And this album is celebrating its 50th anniversary later this year, and I am happy to get to it. Several people have been asking for it on our Patreon and various songs that people submit through our email. Thanks, Pam. Pam is one of the folks that have been asking for some music from that particular album, so I'm happy to get back to some more by Friday. Big week, right? All 3 episodes are going to be big because Monday we've got like 25 minutes of music. Wednesday we've got like an entire album side, and Friday we're doing an entire album side. So they're big episodes this week. I'm very much looking forward to doing all of them for you. Ray is telling me to get my scotch ready for Wednesday. I've got some bourbon. I was thinking they're from Germany, Ray. Should I get some Jaeger? I don't know if I could be coherent to do the rest of that long song after having Jägermeister. I don't think I'm going to do that. Hey.
Hey.
Megan's here.
Megan's here. For me to
I've told them what all I'm doing, so now you can tell them what anything you want to tell them.
I'm just here to say hi.
All right.
And contribute whatever I can. Oh, sorry.
There we are.
Bumping into you.
Rock and
Wild
roll.
Mega Peers.
I've been trying to follow the chat here.
I've been running around like crazy, so
yeah.
I have not been able to really look at the
everybody
chat.
says hello to you.
Hi.
I'm just your warm-up act.
No.
For sure.
No.
It's like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, and I bring you Megan. I'll just sit back here.
No.
No. Okay. So, see, they all said hello.
That's not how this works. Hi.
Josh,
Hi.
I've got some
Hi.
ghosts on my list, I think.
Lots of folks here.
Yeah. We've got
Hi,
all of our friends are here today. I noticed something.
Adrian.
I will tell you all,
Kathy.
if you are hoping that I'll be
Josh,
able to
Pam.
maybe, she's just still checking out.
I'm just looking at names.
Everybody's
Me and
here.
Lord Mark.
Yeah.
Peter, hello.
It's wonderful. All of our friends were here.
Hi, Tom.
Bill, I am.
Hi, Josh.
Bill Hawkins is asking about "In Hell 'Twas in I" from Procol Harum. I've got my eye on that. What we're doing for our fan favorites series on our Patreon this month, what I've done is taken about, how many did I do? Like maybe 15 or 20, maybe 25. I can't even remember. A whole bunch of songs that are on our list that are waiting to be on a Daily Doug episode. And
I think that it was 20.
I think we did 25.
I think that the Patreon only allows you a max.
Mm-hmm.
Only.
And so we're
of 25 things in a poll.
We're about to narrow that down and do another round of voting. So the several that get the most votes, I'm gonna do like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 little Daily Dougs in one with all of them. And this one is in the mix. In Held 'Twas in I, and it might make it in. So I'm watching that. So it might make it in after that. So all of the stuff that I put on that particular list, I'm kind of holding off on to see how the voting goes on our Patreon. So stay tuned for that. Monsieur Lahai says the rest of Tales from Topographic Oceans is still left.
It's Monsieur.
Sorry.
Monsieur. That's okay.
And-
yeah, that's true.
and,
That's still left in there.
I'll
Actually,
def-
I'm keeping it. Wait. I'm gonna get my list out because I'm keeping a list.
You've got a list too?
I have all kinds of lists.
We've got.
I have all
lists on-
kinds of lists.
I've got
I have
li-
a list of.
I've got lists on the down low.
I have a list of like album sides, like that you've done half of an album already and just need to cover the rest of it. Wait, so they mentioned Tales from Topographic Oceans. I think I
Yeah.
already
Well,
have
that's
that
got
on
4
here.
sides. I think I've done one of them.
Still have 3 sides to finish.
Yeah.
I do have it on my list.
Yeah. So I thank you for calling me out on that. Andrew is asking for a Weird Wobbler Wednesday. That's a triple W. That's got a lot of Scrabble points, and I really liked. I liked Wobbler when I listened to them on a fan favorites a couple of months ago.
Actually, yeah.
And I think that particular Wobbler may be coming to a channel near you in the near future.
Perhaps
but yeah,
on a Wednesday.
that would be fun. I think once we get to September, and I'm done, at least for now, teaching these extra classes, that we'll ramp back up and do more videos weekly than we're currently doing this month, and so it'll be easier to kind of pop some of those in and get back on track.
I do have. I apologize for the vagueness at this point, but when these courses that Doug is currently teaching, when they end, there will be a bit of a break, but there's going to be more.
Yeah, I want to keep
where
teaching.
that came from.
No.
So stay tuned because, like, maybe as soon as October.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't
Maybe
know.
we've sort of loosely talked
I
about.
thought I was going to take October off.
That's what September's for.
I'll take both of them off. I'll see y'all in Christmas time. No. Josh is saying
me.
that we
I
should
laugh
put
and I cough.
Metallica's S&M on the extended play radar. You know what? I'm hoping in the near future to do an extended play lounge poll of only like live full length like concert films.
Oh.
And see which one we want to do. And so that could be fun. That
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. Oh, Ray, did the Mahavishnu Orchestra win? Yeah. So for our current extended play lounge, we had a poll that just ended, and we had 5 classic jazz fusion albums up against each other, and Return to Forever came in second to an album from the Mahavishnu Orchestra, and so I will be listening to some Mahavishnu this week. I believe will be our next EPL. So if you are in the Patreon, look for that this coming week. That'll be coming up. Yeah, Dave, the Pink Floyd Live at Pompeii would definitely be in the mix when we do something like that. So that'll be fun to put something like that in. We'd probably put I don't know the really great Deep Purple live one.
Yes.
You know. I mean,
100%.
so there's a lot of great stuff we could do with live as well. Lawrence, Marillion's An Hour Before It's Dark is a need for my new LP collection.
We just were saying yes, like.
It's on my short list.
Like on Friday, I think.
For sure.
Yeah.
I love those guys.
We really want Marillion.
I really love those guys. Somebody asked me on Twitter a couple of days ago. They just came right out and made a power play and said, "Hey, Doug, of all of the bands that you have reviewed on your channel, do you have a top 5?" And I was like, that's difficult.
Yeah.
That's difficult. But I think the way that I answered, hang on, I need to get my Twitter up.
I don't know what that.
That sound, me saying I need to get my Twitter up doesn't sound very good, does it? But,
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. That's okay. If I go to my profile and I see how I answer this, I want to make sure that I got this in.
Did you do it?
Yes. So what I said when this person asked me, I'll give him a shout out. Chris Z is the person that asked me this.
Chris Z.
So I said my favorite bands that I have included on the channel include. Gotta include these guys.
Yeah.
right? Yes. And I did include Marillion. I really enjoy their music. I love Steve's guitar playing.
Yes.
And the vocals are wonderful.
Oh God.
The timeliness and the attention to what's going on around us, them writing about real things that are happening in the world, that intrigues me as well, and I respect that quite a bit. I included Pink Floyd in that list. I included Emerson, Lake and Palmer in that list. Especially, I just listened to another ELP song that I had never heard before for a behind the score, and that was "Take a Pebble" from their very first album, and I loved that one. So that's available relatively recently over on our Patreon.
Yeah.
We go through it with a score. Let's see, what else did I say? Oh, and Devin Townsend was the fifth one. Was the fifth one that I listed, because when of all of the folks that I have listened to during doing these episodes, Devin is one of the ones that I indeed just cannot turn away from whenever he's on stage and performing.
Yeah. I hope you can interview him at some point.
That'd be great.
I'm really hoping for that. I think
Heavy Dougie and Heavy Debbie together. That would be great. That would be absolutely great. Pam is saying more Flower Kings, Doug. All right. I'll see what I can do on that.
I like that.
Let's see. I also had put down for like
Brian Turst says,
secondary. Sorry, go ahead.
He's surprised Rush didn't make the cut. For your
Second
5.
10. Second 10.
So they're in the net. So they're in the top 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
that's good.
I like Snarky Puppy, Steven Wilson.
Yeah.
Like stuff from Neil Morse would be stuff from Nightwish. I think that is a second 10. Then isn't it? A second 5.
There's your next 10.
There's too many to name. There's so many, and that's one of the problems, right? Is that there's so many great stuff out there. Is if I listen to one band on a particular day, it means that I am for that day ignoring all of the other great ones, and so it's hard to get all that together. But Metal Mark Prague. Yeah, what are you gonna do? He's shocked that I picked all that Prague. The Prague progressions speak to me as a composer.
As
so
a composer
that's
and music theorist.
I love all of the metal stuff. I really do.
Yeah.
But for my own musical sensibilities, those are the things that stick, that make me want to listen.
It's not that stuff is not in metal music, though.
No.
But I think all things combined,
the musical textures tend to be a little more nuanced in these bands. I mean, the heaviness and the thrashiness and the greatness of the rhythm intensity really drives things home, right?
Although Devin is in your top 5, and he's done some pretty hard-edged stuff.
Of all of the metal groups that I haven't been as familiar with, I mean, I've really actually come to respect the guys in Iron Maiden.
Oh God,
Love their stuff.
Hello.
Black Sabbath could get it, y'all.
Yes.
For sure. And I may be a Black Sabbath with Dio fan.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just don't want to say too much because somebody might say, I like the other one. Damn it, Doug, I thought I liked you.
I know.
Yeah. All right, what is everybody saying here? We got a whole bunch of stuff.
That's the hard thing about like giving a top 10 like that. Top 5, top 10.
Yeah.
And people thinking, well, that means he doesn't like, it's not true. Judas Priest is friggin' fantastic.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Dio is awesome.
And that's a good thing.
Punk rock.
It's a good thing. We still, after a year and a half, we've gotten to some of the big songs from metal and from
Metal
rock.
Mark. I'm making a list actually because we're gonna have some like metal weeks coming up. So
but we've got a whole lot more.
Yeah.
There's
lots more to
that
come.
are available.
Yeah.
Faux.
It is tough
sure.
to name favorites, Arrow. It really is hard to because then you name like you're off the top of your head, you name your top like 10 or whatever,
Yeah.
and then afterwards you go, I left out this or I left out that, or someone mentions what about this, and you're like, oh, that's right.
Hi, Andrew. Thank you for that.
Andrew.
Wonderful. Hey,
Amazing.
if
Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you
where
tremendously.
was that other one that he sent?
Who?
What group?
Andrew?
Yeah.
Oh, you keep talking. I'll scroll up and find.
Which one was it? Which one was he looking for?
Maybe he'll tell
Wobbler.
us.
Was it Wobbler? If you know how to get me in touch with Wobbler, then I would love to interview them.
That would be really cool.
The other thing is, all of these prog bands like Riverside, I very much enjoy the music that I've heard from them. Haken,
So
I mean,
great.
come on.
Yeah, incredible.
Leprous,
Yeah.
The stuff that
Oh
I've
my
heard
God,
from them, I very
Leprous
much
is
enjoy too.
amazing.
So there's a whole bunch, and Altisia, our friends from France, there's
Yes.
so much
Oh my God.
new great stuff
Yeah.
that's coming out. On the Council of
Incredible.
Dougs just a weekend ago, we listened to brand new music from Snarky Puppy from their upcoming album, and
Yeah.
it's wonderful.
Fucking
And
banging. It's amazing.
I just got tickets this past week to go see John Petrucci's solo tour that's coming up. I'm looking forward to getting a ticket to go to the Renaissance tour that Rachel Flowers is opening up for. I want to go to the Iron Maiden concert.
Yeah.
Fish is down in Atlantic City this weekend. We could go down
Oh.
there if we
didn't
get
know
our
that.
swimsuits on and just get in the car. There's Porcupine Trees is out and
Love
touring. So, I mean, oh boy. Thank you, Andrew.
Andrew.
Come on now. Much love. Much love.
Incredible.
All right. It's...
Thank you.
Seth
Thank
says,
you.
Doug convinced Riss Astley never to give you up. It's funny. I was thinking that, like, for one of these guest DJs that are, like, really good friends of ours, not you, Ray, I'm not going to do this to you, but, like, I might do it to Arrow. Like, if I put, like, a Haken, like, Aquarius on, and I get all the way through the introduction, and I put the music on, and it rickrolls it, that would be just fun, wouldn't it?
That's true.
Woo! Come on now.
That's true. Did Andrew come back and tell us what he was asking?
Illuminate, that's true. I reached out to John Anderson's people. I reached out to him via his Facebook, through his management, through his through a couple of, like, 3 or 4 different avenues, because we saw him in concert with the Rock Academy, and I was hoping that I would get a chance to chat with him, and
Yeah.
that
would have been cool.
Yeah. But that's okay. He's busy and he's doing his thing. And
Yeah.
it's wonderful stuff. So coming up, y'all, I mean, it's going to be wonderful stuff. We've got the Mahavishnu Orchestra for our Extended Play Lounge that's coming up this week. The latest EPL is Emerson, Lake and Palmer. And then we've got the Dream Theater conclusion to the 12-step suite on Monday, some Triumvirate on Wednesday, and the rest of Foxtrot on Friday. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to look. Wait. Oh,
Rock
there.
and roll.
Oh, that's Genesis albums, but that's not what you're talking about, though.
No, I think
I'll
it was
find it.
Wobbler.
I think it was Wobbler.
Matt is telling us that we need to see Yngwie Malmsteen live.
Actually, that'd be really freaking cool.
I love watching guitar players play.
Yeah, man.
Recently, when we got to go see Jordan Rudess play, I specifically I researched what side of the stage does the keyboard face, so I could get on the side of the stage where I could see his hands, because it's no fun. I mean, it's wonderful to see, to hear somebody playing, but it's even more fun to see what their hands are doing when you can. It's remarkable to watch that. Absolutely remarkable. Josh, I need to get back to some more Nightwish. We'll get some more of them on the channel as soon as we are able. Thank you for sticking up for them.
Getting to watch their. You talked about how much we enjoy getting to watch, like, the playing that happens, getting to watch hands on a keyboard or the playing of the guitar or being able to, like, one of the coolest experiences was getting to watch my brain I just had a brain fart. Drummer.
Mike Portnoy?
Thank you for my God, my brain. Anyway, I'm terrible at remembering names.
It's all right.
But getting to watch, like, having having his drum set, like, seated so that we were watching it from the side and getting to watch the action. And, like, we've been to concerts where we've sat either directly to the side of the stage or even behind the stage, which we wanted it that way because it's really fun for us to not only get the sonic experience, but to watch how the whole show comes together.
And to watch the musicians like give like just nonverbal cues to each other. To be that up close, and to be able to see like Bruce Springsteen like yelling at his guitar tech that his guitar is not tuned to the right tuning.
No, I think he wasn't there to hand him off a new, like, he was handing off
It's
one.
fun little things that you see in concert.
And he's like, hey! Yeah. That was really interesting.
For sure. Whew. Somebody was asking
too.
about when the Mahavishnu is going to be done. That doesn't really have a specific date because I'll release that on the Patreon as soon as I get it done. I am hoping to record that on Tuesday, I think, this week, if I can fit it in around everything else. So, yeah, awesome stuff. Yeah. Adrian says getting seats near the front when seeing Steve Hackett a few times was wonderful for being to see how he was playing and what his hands did.
That's cool.
It's remarkable. One of the I've gotten to be up close a few times. I got to see Bonnie Raitt really up close.
Yes.
We got to see Jackson Browne really up close.
Yep.
Just earlier this year, I got to see Symphony X and Haken from the second row.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool. Especially see Michael Romeo just letting her rip on the guitar. And
I wish I could have been there for that.
And watching Ross, do his thing, fronting Haken, and Russell doing his thing. A massive, massive stage presence he is. Yeah. Fascinating music. And wonderful stuff. All right, y'all. I think I have ranted long enough.
Oh no, Peter. Did you
What
see
happened?
What Peter said?
No.
Too late to get a score out to you for Mahavishnu. Darn.
I'll have to do it by ear.
Shoot.
But there'll be other opportunities, I am sure. I am sure.
True.
I am just sort of now dipping my my toes into jazz fusion. And that's going to be a lot of fun to
I'm
get
excited for that.
more into that repertoire from them. Yeah, Matt says that Symphony X Rules saw them live 6 years ago. That was the first time I had seen them, and awesome. I very much was impressed with them playing live. And
Miles Davis.
They hadn't played live that was only like their second gig back, and they hadn't played live in a few years, and so they were already just right on it.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
And they just really enjoyed each other from what you were talking about. Like
This was back in March.
They just loved
March, I think.
Being on stage together, Doug was saying. They just clearly just appreciated each other.
They were having a good old time. It's wonderful to watch adult people reveal the inner child in themselves. That's something
that Peter said I saw on Discord to you.
I did a little bit of that when I was opening this LP, this turntable, and putting it together. It makes you grin like a 5-year-old.
Yeah, Peter. I saw Peter say. It was like watching. It was like Christmas Day, to watch that inner child come out because he was so excited.
Yeah, I've got.
We both were, but he was like a little kid.
I've got a few things on it right now, but the turntable is just right over here.
Yeah, it's just right over there.
And we've got the new camera, the Canon, that I need to dive into today, and see what all. Tricks.
I'm especially excited about the
camera. Has in store for us.
I'm especially excited about the camera.
We always bring back.
Don't get me wrong, I love the turntable, and I can't wait to go shopping for some vinyl for myself. That being said, I can't wait to play with this camera.
Are you going to get like ABBA's greatest hits on vinyl?
You do know I like more than just ABBA, right?
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Oh,
that being said, I probably will get an ABBA album. So just be ready. Or more than one.
Did you see on Discord that somebody said that 15 from the Jennies is the only vinyl that they have out? But I would have hoped that they had their live concert from the Opera House out, but that one would be great to get as well. So yeah, we've got to go shopping.
I'm excited for that.
For
honestly.
Sure. Yeah. For sure. Well, recapping one more time, y'all, and then we will let you go for the day. Thank you for hanging out with us and for all your support. What happened?
Adrian says someone on the thread is offering to help you with a John Anderson interview.
Well.
Wait, we'll have to...
I am interested.
Suzanne says she might be able to... Hey, Suzanne, can you please send us an... If this is true... first of all, thank you tremendously. Second of all, please send us an email at it's the Daily Doug, ITSTHEDAILIDOUG @gmail.com.
Yep, it's on my website.
Yes.
If you Google my name, you get to rdouglashelvering.com, go to the contact page. It'll give you both my Gmail and my regular non-Daily Doug email as well.
Yeah.
So please.
Please do send an email. That's wonderful.
I have a copy.
Thank you.
I now have a copy of
Suzanne
Close to the
Chancellor.
Edge.
Thank
Awesome.
you,
Thank you, Suzanne. I'll look for that from you.
Thank you.
And we also have the vinyl for his Olias of Sunhill just right over here. So we're saving that for a special occasion as well. I would love to talk with him about that and a whole bunch of other stuff.
So much to talk about.
Great things, y'all. That's just wonderful.
Tony, it would be really cool to see Steve Hackett. Yeah.
I think he's coming back out later this year as well.
Oh.
So I need to get my my ticket budget in hand so that we can have some experiences watching these folks play their stuff live. Whew. All right. Y'all, I think it's going to be a wonderful week. Thanks as always for your interest and for your support, and looking forward to getting going here. Dream Theater tomorrow, Triumvirate on Wednesday, and some Genesis on Friday. Janine, I would talk with Brian May on Monday and Tuesday, and then I would come back and talk to him on Wednesday because there would be enough for us to talk about.
So much to talk about.
Wonderful stuff.
Would be incredible.
Yeah, let's chat for sure.
Suzanne, if you
.com.
rdouglashelvering.com, right?
That's us.
rdouglashelvering.com is your website, right?
Still is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Wonderful.
There's a contact page there. You can find emails there, and you can. I think is your like it's the Daily Doug email listed there also, so you can use either one or both, even
either one,
just to make sure the message gets across.
Rock and roll. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you, Suzanne, and thank you, everybody.
I think it's time for me to play with my turntable.
I like that idea. We've got albums to listen to.
Do that in peace.
So
I need to get a Run DMC record. Do a little scratching. She's laughing at me now. She's just laughing right at me. I deserve that.
That never happens.
I deserve
at all.
that, though.
That never happens in this house.
Deserve.
Never.
Mr. Hempel asking, how do we sign up for the Patreon?
Oh.
Patreon.com/Doug Helvering, or just go to patreon.com and look for Doug Helvering. And we have 3 main tiers.
Yes.
that are available. The $2 tier is the basic one that gets you into the community, and mainly that gets
Discord.
you access to our Discord and all of it that we have to offer there.
Yeah.
Our $5 level is called the Doug Club. That gets
Yeah.
you access to all of our videos that we put out each month.
So when Doug talks about extended play lounge videos, that's those.
Fan favorites,
Videos,
behind the scores,
behind the score videos,
all that stuff.
Yeah, $5 a month.
Our top tier, the Council of Dougs, the great folks that came together and sent us all of these
They were
goodies.
extremely generous, and I'm
That's-
still blown away and don't quite know. I haven't quite yet processed all of it.
That's
But
an
we're grateful.
$8 a month tier,
Yes.
and you get all the other stuff included. But the main perk of that tier is a couple times a month. We get together and we hang out. We do a Zoom hangout for a couple of hours. We play music and we chat.
Yeah, they're
and
usually like 2.5 hour long hangouts,
Yeah.
so you can kind of come and go as you
For
want
sure.
during it, and just have a really great time getting to know each other and talking a lot about music and like stuff you're planning for the channel and things that are coming up.
Yeah,
And
occasionally,
that kind of thing.
me and the council we'll bring up the list and we'll start like figuring out what's going to go where and who needs and
That's
what
true.
and what we need to get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Janine said the Discord, the Daily Doug Discord, which you can access when you're a patron, is so much fun. It's a great time. There's Daily Doug Radio, as we like to call it. It's our music bot that we use. And people can go in there and spin tunes, whatever you feel like listening to. And it's a really good time. We have music club
of
twice
great
a week.
stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Excellent.
It's awesome.
All right, I think we are going to go for the day. Thanks, Shawl. Steve went to the Roger Waters concert.
Still breathing.
All right, glad that
Still
went well
breathing.
for
Good.
you.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. Andrew says, "How do you hang out?" I live in Arizona. We hang out on the inside. We I don't know. We do whatever that means. Okay.
So, oh yeah, Pam mentioned Megger Keggers.
Megger
We,
Keggers.
like once a month, usually, I'll host a Megger Kegger. I can't remember now. Oh, no.
Big listening party.
Who came up with that? Someone came up with that name. I'm so sorry, I can't remember who. Anyway, I thought it was really fun. So it's a listening party, and what we do, usually the Megger Keggers are done when there is a new round of fan favorites recommendations from folks on the Discord. We will go through the fan favorites recommendations, listen through everything, and give people a chance to hear each of the recommendations and upvote the ones they like, and get to know all the repertoire that the community is putting forth.
Ray says Tongue came up with that one.
That was Tongue.
and
Thank you.
and
And I know it was just a joke,
And
but
it stuck.
I know it was just as a joke, but
Sometimes
I love it. Thank you, Tom.
Sometimes things said in jest are the ones that stick.
And thank you, Ray, for remembering that for me.
Excellent. All right, we are definitely going to go this time. So
Okay.
thanks, y'all, for all of your support and for being with us. And we'll see you down the line. Peace out. See you soon.